Updating ship reminder. Furthermore, this unit is available to answer which member of the Incognito. Agent Ibarra has resumed regular exercise and no longer requires hourly provocation to move. Verbal reminders were supplied, followed by Agent Ibarra's lack of motion was becoming a cause for concern. However, graphs are known to cause pain and discomfort while Trooper Ceylon has declined this unit's offer of therapeutic palpation. She has allowed for a humidifier. For now, Trooper Ceylon's overall health outcome remains uncertain. This unit is ready to...
I'd say it's at least moderately concerning that the presiding bishop's agent knew when and where to find us. They can call it predictive all they like. I call it stalking. But an invitation to parlay ain't nothing to scoff at, considering. Anyway, was there something you needed, Commander? Oh, I see. You're here. Seems friendly enough. If a mite guarded and a little thick-headed in his view of Auntie's choice. Though I reckon he's seen his fair share.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it anything. Need something, Commander? Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left the line about. Something like that. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that whole thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed it. I don't know. Some hint of who she really was. Some sign that she could turn into someone who... Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just all these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. Kind of you to say, Commander. I hope it continues to be true. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. Means nothing to me now anyway. Always up for a little backfest talk, though I'm guessing you don't mean Val. Can't say I know her well enough to have much in the way of an opinion. She seems capable, and she's still got more loyalty to Auntie's choice than they have to her, but... Sure thing. I trust you've got particulars in mind.
And choice hydrated water.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment as well. Give it a try.
I was just with Barney. He said that new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, maybe didn't run it by him.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
Finest Star Wars.
Do you mind if I don't make Rasmucus? If somebody who looks like me sold you an engine that exploded, that was my evil twin. This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies. Can't chit-chat. Got a line on something big.
You strike me as the upstanding.
Remember, nothing's a crime. Never get caught.
Sorry, loitering ain't my kind of choice.
Under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all. Except spies. It's awful suspicious. Gallivanting about, asking everyone questions. I won't spy. The information I'm collecting here.
sir. The emergency override mechanisms are still functioning. If we work together, we might level our descent.
There's no stopping the will of the free market, Ensign. The ship's doomed.
Even if you won't help me, I have to try. For Auntie's choice!
How noble of you. Worry not. While I'm in my escape pod, I'll be sure to come up with a way to tastefully capitalize on your death.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves. Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security forces. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of arcade? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS free market. Could Auntie's choice have succeeded where order experiments failed? Oh, you're being duplicitous. No sprat corpses were found in the initial crash. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion. The ACS Free Market is a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter. Free Market Station was hewed from the ruins and built into the settlement. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would appreciate. That's great. I can offer you a stipend, converse with the locals, peer I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of... Take a look around.
Can't tell if you're a fixer.
Remember, nothing's a crime if you never get caught.
Keep an eye out for snitches. We got a good thing going here.
Mind your own little business and on my mind.
Thanks for visiting Free Market Station. The pleasure is all ours.
No time to chinwag. More than a month. Busy.
If you lost it, I'm selling it. Only thing dependable is my gear. Tell me what you need. Booming now. As it happened, their owners mysteriously... It sure was a convenient... Exactly. Candy. Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
Garment's here. Come gander at Auntie's Choice Tech. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wood, used to be, had a lot of, turned out to be generic. I got wrecked. You need coveralls. We got coveralls.
You mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal operation here.
Road sales grandstanding, not. If you became violent, what made this unit negative when last seen? All wet. Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap.
Yeah.
This ain't the place to go poking your nose in other folks' business.
Stimulants, medicaments. You've timed your visit. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need yes, suffice it to say, depends. Can you pay? I've met. Is there something else I can offer? Medicament. Doctor here. Get your stitches.
This place ain't that bad. I've been to see
Just don't explode no more. Honest. Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of it. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me. No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation? You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a course of action. Be happy. Buy from me?
Sir, the emergency override mechanisms are still functioning. If we work together, we might level our descent.
There's no stopping the will of the free market, Ensign. The ship's doomed.
Even if you won't help me, I have to try. For Auntie's choice!
How noble of you. Worry not. While I'm in my escape pod, I'll be sure to come up with a way to tastefully capitalize on your death.
Hello once more. I guarantee you... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or... I don't think that'd be smart. I need to keep my mind free of trauma if I want to improve my workflow. Well, none taken. I never intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, be happy to... Hello once more. I prefer to focus on the present. You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to be happy to... Hello once more. Oh, I prefer to focus on... You'd need to purchase much more... Be happy... Hello once more. Oh, I prefer to focus on the... You'd need to purchase much more... Be happy to show you. Hello once more. Oh, I prefer to focus on the present. And is this how one gets ahead in business? Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. The supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its star. Yeah, anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this?
Keeping everything above board. Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses.
If you go to pay...
Except that last one. Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows all you like? Everything I've got is fine-tuned to... That's privileged information. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to... Hey, you browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. I'm glad you asked. Weapon. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of person. You have my guarantee. My equipment for annihilating one's foes will never fail on you. Full disclosure, my guarantee is not... That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, just jesting. Feel free to... I think I misplaced a hand. Browse all you like. Feel free to...
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other...
Stranger, seen my fix? Oh,
you cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be. I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business. Protectorate. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without
even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
I am hardly bending the rules, as you so put it, as we arbiters may operate however we see fit. I appreciate the observation, however.
Say whatever you want, but trusting this fella even this close to the broker is a massive risk. Be a damn fool to take him at his word.
You suggest a partnership? An arbiter would...
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of they see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them, and if serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk. That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out? Great. Take the lap-cained with you. I've had enough of his excitability.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao. When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Yeah, the echo is probably because I didn't have my mic or headset on.
You strike me as the upstanding sort.
Sorry.
You lost.
Loitering ain't my crime of choice.
I shall see you at the refugee camp.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison? If you were running a less than legal group, would you want lots of if their identities always? For example, they're
Come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers. You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station, and I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but my resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence. Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of... You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach my brand. Excellent. Thank you. Very well, you wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drug? Everyone knows that the Free Market's captain was a hopeless romantic. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue with nothing to live for. The crew. That's all.
Up to no good. Good.
Nice day for shady dealings.
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big at the moment.
Sorry. Got bootlegging to do.
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle? Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own. Sporting! This is a fine collection of cards. For an amateur, you'll need a sight. I cannot open my wares to any unless they're collection. Feel free to return once you have bolstered your ranks.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? So the backstabbing nature, aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? Considering the ship's fate, it would appear... Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Failing to recognize ability? Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help. Auntie's Choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. You should have said so. Here's something extra from my stipend. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul. Thanks for visiting Free Market Station.
How are the informant lines treating ya? Hear anything good? Not terribly. My only field compatriot is stationed in
realize we were getting so close to the action.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times. Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, might never be something again.
Attention passenger, you are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap! Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's mercy.
Unwarranted
Let's just
optimism
hope we don't get
may be
shelled
a
too.
sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Are both sufficient and necessary for your positive outcomes. Implications.
You too can reach the pinnacle of refreshment with Omega Point Tea. Available in standard and decaffeinated versions of the taste.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. the Varachnids. I chase. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. I don't... Vary, by my guess, she was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. She's screaming all the time when she's away. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten. Or worse. Thank you.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
What's that?
Stranger, the order bids you welcome,
Is
but
it bad
also
that,
warnings.
despite being
In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Well, I'm gonna be sick.
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end. Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy.
Well, it weren't our artillery that made that strike. I can tell you that much.
They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy. The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack. Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose. They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance. The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do. All our efforts add to the equation.
I don't see anything else coming. Was it just the one?
ready, and frankly, pissed off.
No, no target. I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. Enough of your dilly-dally.
Buddy, can you spare the Drina time?
Time to earn my commission.
Travel Claw's angry. Popping my claw.
Love to, but I'm not ready. Ready to waste them. On your command. Over here. 3 holes ahead. Come at it.
Got company, Commander. And friendly kind.
stretch.
Can't believe we have to record this. Were the written orders really not enough? Void damn scrappers. Listen up, you, hard-working scrappers. Auntie's Choice needs you to bring scrap. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C. 14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, no Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
Damn this dust! Stay back! Oh, wait. You aren't one of those damn script. Perhaps it was fate you met me here. A capable sort like you is akin to an oasis in a hellish wasteland. So might you be willing to help an old, injured man with a simple task? I was injured attempting to scale that cliff face to the estate. Wouldn't do to have a fresh wound out in the open, where anything might happen upon me. So I hunkered down here. See, I came here to salvage my, memoir manuscripts. I left some files behind when I fled the estate after the war broke out. Tragic, yes, but what else was an old man to do? If you're keen to help, one file's in a locker in the tram station. The other's in the mansion, in the late vigilance quarters. Simple to collect, once you get past the scrappers. Why? Because she was an avid reader, enamored with the I was a close advisor, see? And once she learned of my writings, she couldn't resist taking an exclusive first look. This is my handrail holding arm, you impudent rascal. Besides, does it look like I could manage in a fight against those brutes? I need... Oh, bless your...
Best get Adrena time for it.
All right, who's getting my pants?
Take care not to slip. A fall from that height wouldn't be pretty. Let me handle this. Looks like a fight.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Let's get rid of these fools so we can enjoy the view.
mission.
Check enemy light just turned on.
One thing about Arcadians is they know how to build. Back on Tau Ceti, all we had was a minecart to push each other around in.
Fastest way down, sure, but you won't be getting back up. Sure, it's pretty now, but have we considered what it might look like on fire?
Talking to myself now. Huh? Must have cobwebs in the attic.
This window.
Got my lamp
Don't
on.
like it.
These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Can I get time?
Liquidate 'em!
You court slow, Commander.
Realize it. Moving on.
Second match is back up for grabs. Here's to the next residence being above felony.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
old fool, coming here without aid. Be lucky to leave here. Ah, you've returned in one piece. Did you, perchance, acquire those, precious items? Oh, don't you worry about that. Come now. Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. My handlers will be mighty pleased with these, indeed. Just a local logistical agent operating here on Sub Rosa's behalf. Undoubtedly, you've heard of us. They were meticulously kept by the Vigilant who lived here before the war. Prominent woman, knew many folk, before a landmine dashed such hopes. You think they'd let an ailing codger be the keeper of the coffers? Ha! Now, this little old spider has to get his affairs in order. Here's something for your troubles. Farewell. Before I forget, stop by Agent Kobor in Matriarch's Mercy if you ain't already. Helping me should be in... Now to patch myself up and return home. Come on, Spider. Gather your... Gather your energy.
Aggressors in range.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know. As an Arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself. I hope your words are true. For carnage is a... I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an Arbiter, I would care to acquire proof. We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my let us comb the These people could have been saved if they simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm. Is that? Yes, that's an incisor, all right. Shame about all this blood. I just polished these boots. What sort of life was this without the Sovereign's guidance? I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must... Let's hear it. Seems this base has seen its share of destruction. Was there anything remarkable about it? Thorough destruction, scarce... Did you have anything else? Perhaps it might allow us to ascertain the final moments of the camp's machines. See if any final commands were sent before the camp's destruction. The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend. Someone visited much carnage on this place while leaving few signs of their presence. Did you learn anything by examining the body? I ascertained the burn wounds, but I theorized plasma damage, not electrical. Seems I must brush up on my ballistic know-how. That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would... Did you notice anything interesting about it? Meaning its combat protocols were active for quite some time before it was destroyed. Must be the shortwave, as we already found the long band. Odd that our assailant would pay it any mind. Maybe holds the gravitational... You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? A good first observation, and one I concur with. Too little damage. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised? I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted? It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees... The only remaining puzzle... Yes. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa. After the Vox relays... Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to. I do pride myself on my thoroughness indeed. Now with that finished, we... Hold.
Seems the machines returned, bent on eliminating any stragglers. Who are? Guns locked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Look alive, Commander.
was a hearty engagement. You held your own admirably.
Hey, Conjured, what's up?
These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
That's what's up. Good deals all around.
Let me handle this.
Trouble ahead.
Man, I'll take care of him, Commander.
Error. Navigation systems offline. Unable to locate designated path. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. Searching for processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. This unit assures you that a job well. Thank you.
Overheard what you said earlier, that nobody wants Auntie's choice here. Maybe not right now, but that tune will change once these folks see just what we're offering them. Freedom.
Freedom at the point of a gun don't strike you as a might forceful?
So liberation is only acceptable on your terms. Is that it?
It's acceptable when we do it because the people ask for our intervention. That's kind of the whole point of the Earth Directorate.
You say that, but we both know that ain't why you or the commander came to Arcadia in the first place. What was the plan? Take what you came for and leave these folk to their fate? No. I think it ain't so much that the Earth Directorate only goes where they've been asked. It's more about what serves their interests. So, who's really the moral party here?
I ain't gonna be lectured by a corporatist. Find someone else to bluster at.
Think the cult's signaling that we ain't welcome here. But I ain't too keen on heeding signs.
Someone crosses me, I cross them off. I am at full burn today.
Heads up. Rival life forms.
So when I play these kinds of games, I try to pretty much always do the same build. Stealthy sniper and whatnot. And for some reason in this one, you know, obviously the second version of the game, they, from what I can tell, they pretty much didn't focus on any skills for like sniper builds. Like I saw, I think a few skills, but not like as many as like in the first game. It's a lot harder to build a sniper in this game, which is kind of disappointing for me. I actually considered starting a new playthrough for the third time. Yeah. I just wish there was like more perks to where I could make my damage even higher. I mean, I saw one perk where if they're more than like 20 meters away, I do extra damage with snipers, but at the same point, I have to put a point in observation to be able to get that perk. Not to mention, I didn't even find my first sniper rifle until the second planet. So for the entire first planet, I couldn't even do my build or my playstyle.
Cowards! You've never bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Like, I think the only perk that benefits my playstyle would pretty much be this one. That one too, I guess. Oh yeah, that's my favorite playstyle. Like if I play, let's say, Elder Scrolls, I'm always a stealthy archer. I play Fallout, I'm a stealthy sniper.
stuff.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
She sounds pleasant.
I'm here at the behest of the Exalted Leader. You betrayed the glorious Dawn.
I thought you were with Abin GG.
Let me out of here! will die horribly, I promise you that! Release me now, you traitors!
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Sounds like he's fighting for his life in there.
Everything must become nothing before it can become everything.
So wait, they already got you set up?
Oh no, it's... No. No! There was uranium on my hands when why didn't I wash them first? Thanks for the preposterously late advice. How about you leave me to endure my pulpy penury in peace? What?
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression.
Dang, Conjured.
Someone sent by the exalted leader.
Ruben was trying for so long, and then you just were like, you just walk in with your hands in your pockets. Yup. It'll be an inside joke.
No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for. None whatsoever. All I know is that I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further invent. We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth. The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No, I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course. Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you. So if you... Ah, you're back. I knew you'd want me on your crew once you pondered my offer further. I'd love to join up, but it seems you already have a full contingent.
If you're sure, Commander.
Well, what do we wait?
I know the one collaboration Conjured you're excited for is that G Fuel and Requiem collab when that shows up. Yeah, I honestly, I keep seeing that on Google. But yet there's no info about, like, what kind of merchandise. Yeah. Wow, that's actually OP. Okay. Yeah, she's probably like, you know what, y'all fuckers killed me off. It's like, now I'm getting my revenge. I considered going to one of the concerts, but then it was like, nah, I don't want to spend the money on that. The hell? That's some weird ass graphical design. Yeah, like 1 minute it's like bright as shit, and then next minute it's like dark as shit. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
So what's the story with you exactly? Do you stand for anything? Believe in anything beyond worshipping the rifts and stabbing things?
I do not worship the rifts, but you already know that, don't you? You are just trying to goad me. That's fine. I welcome your hostility. Enjoy it, in fact.
I'll speak plainly. Something's deeply wrong with you. If the commander wants you here, fine, I'll let it be. But I've got my eye on you.
If you really want to fight me, all you have to do is ask. I'll be happy to sharpen my blades on your bones. I even promised to try not to kill you.
Yep. I love that companion.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry, 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
Well, that bullet went to his head.
I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
That must be the N-ray range. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in our faces, huh? Well, these cultists ain't dumb. First thing you do after seizing an objective is bar the front door. But there's always another way inside.
How observant of you.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends!
36 cubed divided...
Look at the state of this.
There's a cultist behind you! Wait, surely she isn't with you. Fine. Just please keep her away from me. Architect's Mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed, and with all those cultists.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, people like your friend here, have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with you. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressure.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it.
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent. I appreciate...
Must be the scanner there.
Enemy spotted.
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
Yeah, apparently the easily distracted flaw is pretty much one of the best ones in the game. But it's better if you get it early on, like level 4.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work. Supposed to shoot the enemy!
At once!
device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
You there, you must leave. Is that a cultist with you?
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to... are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
You're here to stop me. But if I'm stopped, the consequence... Oh, I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. No, don't you understand? I beg you, leave.
Well, looks like negotiations fell through.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this. Victor, I fully... Dead is... But if we fail... And the longer you... But I...
Pendulous killing tool who has isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my ascension with your distantness?
I mean a hostile about
The architect!
Time to earn my commission.
Easy with the fratricide.
Look at the sad little scratch in his corrugated metal cage.
Why don't you unlock the door? Come out, Sprat. Nobody's here.
Liquidate him. Grafigi. Represent.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians.
To approach my holdout, I once again...
Oh, thank you very, very...
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans.
I can see it would be best. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Pardon my excitement. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the rain because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow any... there's no such thing as invisibility. The cultists are out of phase. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure. But if you're not attached to the solid state of your organs, I suppose it might be nice to be less although it requires further investigation and experimentation. They are physically here, but only... Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted.
signal, Commander. Back in business.
Must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been pursued. That is over. Please.
Wow, Resident Evil lasers.
never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the Order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth. Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. You read my terminal. I cannot. No, you're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. The time for talk.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
I like the cut of your jib, Commander. Extinguishing the life of Hierarch Ziegler is definite.
They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using... We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Not much. But there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a... Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways. Right back.